The day I found the lump, it was very obvious. One day I was getting dressed for bed and, I brushed it with my hand, and it was one of those moments where you know your body so well that when something's not right, it was immediate. And I remember my first reaction was not to turn to Pricey, who was sitting in bed next to me. I actually turned my face away to the lamp and went. Every fiber of your being is like, well, it can't be you. You're too young. It has to be anything but that.
The doctor said it was breast cancer. I didn't know what to think. I thought, shit, she's got cancer. She's going to die. I don't know how to sort of relate the levels of love that you have, right? Because you love someone, and do you love them like times 10 or do you love them times 100? I don't know. You love someone, but I think going through this together, I feel so much closer. It's hard to say, do I love her more, because I've always loved her as much as I'm capable of.
I'm very lucky that I have him in my corner every single day. Sickness and health through this entire process, as if he himself was going through it.
My mum went through a battle and lost it. Stacey's dad's going through a battle and is set to lose it. I haven't experienced death and sickness in my life like I have in the last 6 months. It changes everything.
Prior to my diagnosis, actually just prior, we'd put our name in the lottery to run the London Marathon. We got diagnosed in September, and then just a couple of weeks after diagnosis, found out that we didn't actually get in the London Marathon. It occurred to us, well, we really want to run London. Well, how do you get into the London Marathon if you don't get into the lottery? Well, you get on our charity entry. Well, if there's ever a time in your life to run a charity entry for a marathon and raise money, it's when you actually are connected to the charity that you're running for.
Team Keep On sort of grew out of an idea that there is still a way to live your life even under diagnosis of cancer.
We really wanted to, showcase that doing something you love that you've always done prior to this, even if that was, you just did yoga for 30 days. If that's what you did before and made you happy, then it's going to make you infinitely happier if you're doing that while having treatment.
As a male, you traditionally want to try and fix things. We don't know in 5 years if she's going to get cancer again, or in 10 years, or what's going to happen, so it can't be fixed.
After all of this, no one can tell you that you're going to be okay. You still have that little number that hangs over your head of, after all of this, we've gotten your number down to 5 to 7% reoccurrence. I have to do it because it's been given to me. Pricey, and I know he would disagree, has been given a choice, and he has never once questioned it. I have to, and he doesn't have to, and yet he does every day.